Hello everybody, my name is Tina and I am a health and wellness coach and an education consultant, and I'm here today to tell you about comfort food. Do you have comfort food? Because you know, from time to time we do feel a little icky and sometimes you just don't want the regular stuff. But if you're the one who's feeling a little icky, you don't want to go in the kitchen and cook a big grandiose meal. So I'm going to show you one of my mom hacks. One thing that we really like to eat here is pot pie. So if you're here right now, let me know where you're watching from. Say hello so I can know, so we can communicate, so this is going to be an interaction. Right now, my kids and I, it's like the whole house. It's got this kind of viral, mucusy, kind of sinusy thing going on, and everybody's kind of feeling a little bit below the wellness line at the moment, because we went to a doctor's appointment Monday and for just a regular checkup, and no one was sick, but yet you go to a doctor's office and then you're around a whole lot of germs, and I did not prepare first. What I should have did was brought my thieves and everything else, but we was rushing and I did not do it. And now 4 or 5 days later, now we're dealing with feeling a little below the wellness line. So the thing that we do, that we like to eat when we're feeling a little below the wellness line, we do some teas, thieves tea, peppermint, lemon, all those good yummy things to boost our immune system naturally. And we also do a whole lot of vitamin C so that the onset of not feeling well will not stay too long. So right now we're on the tail end of it. So we're feeling a little bit better, but still not enough to go out and be around people, because we want to make sure that we're totally well before we go all the way out and talk with other people. So what do I do other than my oils? What do I do? What is our comfort food? Something that makes you feel just warm and yummy and loved inside. Well, we love chicken pot pie. So today I'm going to show you how we make chicken pot pie from, oh, thank you, Chantel. Today I'm going to show you how we make chicken pot pie in our pressure cooker. Oh, I'm sorry that your daughter is sick, Chantel. So this will probably help you as well. I think it's all dealing with the sinus stuff that's going around, the little icky stuff that's outside. I think it's a little bit of everything, along with us going to a hospital for a doctor's appointment. Ugh, bad combo. But at any rate, this is what we do. And this prep time, for video purposes, I went ahead and chopped everything beforehand, so you won't be sitting here watching me chop stuff. So what I did, I chopped seven potatoes. They wasn't large potatoes, like medium size to small, medium to small size potatoes. I have I just dropped some of them. I have a 16-ounce bag of carrots, frozen. And I do have a 32-ounce bag of corn, but I'm going to use only half of the bag. And another 16-ounce bag of green peas. I cut 4 sweet onions in a plate. You can dice them or cut them however you want, because onions naturally help with the immune system. And I prefer boneless chicken breast when I'm doing this. Chicken breast, chicken thighs, whichever chicken that you like. I prefer boneless, because when you're going in eating it, who want to eat around a bone? Not me. So, and then for this, you will also need 4 16-ounce cans, no, 10-ounce cans of cream of chicken. We like to use Fit and Active cream of chicken. And you need a can of buttermilk instant biscuits, or whatever kind of biscuits that you like. So that's what I use, salt and pepper too, and garlic. So what I do first, I take my chicken and put it to the bottom. And keep in mind, I have a 10-quart pressure cooker. Some of you have 6 or 8. So that's why my things are so big, because I have a 10-ounce. And I have about 4 big size pieces, as you can see, and it's frozen. Pretty big. And I always like to put my meat down to the bottom of the pressure cooker because, in my personal opinion, the meat cooks more thoroughly when you do it that way. And I put all my frozen stuff to the bottom. So what I do first, whatever frozen foods, you put them to the bottom of the pressure cooker. So I have frozen carrots, so I put those to the bottom and spread them. I put my carrots, spread them evenly over the top of the chicken. And then I put my peas in. And then if you have anything that are not frozen, like I do, I have some onions that are not frozen, they're fresh, and potatoes that are not frozen. What I do, I put those on top. So I do my onions first. And then after that, I put my potatoes. And now I start putting my cream of chicken over the top of the potatoes and over the food and stuff. And just like with the spaghetti, you want to make sure that you evenly coat your vegetables. And you can spread it as you're coating your potatoes or whatever you decide to put on top. Actually, I should have put my potatoes a little bit more further down, but you don't have to. And now for each can, you want to put the equal amount of water. So say for example, you was using 2 32 ounce, you want to just use one of a 32 ounce can. But being that I'm using a 10 ounce, I would use, because the key ingredient for pressure cooker is water. You have to have water, some type of liquid. It don't have to be water, but you have to have some type of liquid in your pressure cooker in order to pressurize. So if you use chicken broth, beef stock, whatever you choose to use, you have to make sure that you have water down to the bottom. I like for my pot pie to have a lot of juice in it, so to speak. Some people like theirs more thick, and if you like yours more thick, then use less water. I'm going to use 2 more cups of water because, like I said, I like mine juicy. And then the only thing you have to do now, if you prefer to use salt and pepper, you can. Like I told you before, I use Himalayan sea salt, and I just use a little bit, and I use a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to put 1 more cup because it's going to be a really, really thick pot pie. Now, if you want to put your, if you want like something to imitate the crust of a pot pie, you just use the biscuits, whichever kind you want, and put them directly on top, spreading them evenly across the top of your pot pie. And as you cook it, it's going to pressurize, and these biscuits are going to expand. So right now it don't look like it's going to be much, but as it pressurizes, it's going to expand. So keep that in mind. Now, keep in mind now, I have a 10 quart, the big one, the XL. So I have to use a little bit more than what you would use if you have a 6-inch or an 8-inch pressure cooker. So I spread them evenly over the top. And then the next thing you do is just simply put, make sure your pressurizer is closed, and then you just set it. And how long do you think this is going to take to cook? Anybody? How long do you think it's going to take me to cook this? I'm waiting to see if somebody gonna type. Well, you guys, it only takes 15 minutes. That's it. Once you do all of this, it only takes 15 minutes before you and your family can come in and eat a yummy, a love meal. It only takes 15 minutes. Oh, Chantel, 2 hours. It'll be burnt by then, baby. But it only takes 15 minutes. Now, of course, everybody has their own preference on how hard or how soft they like their potatoes and stuff like that. So based on the preference, rich frozen chicken, you can use frozen chicken thighs, you can use frozen chicken breasts, you can use chicken tenders, frozen. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever your preference is of chicken. So we have chicken breasts. My personal preference is chicken tenders because they're smaller and more like a strip. I prefer that, but chicken breast works perfectly fine too. Now, if you notice that once you come back and your food is not cooked to your specifications, you want it to cook a little bit tender, you can actually just pressurize it for another 5 or 6 minutes. But that's all you need, people. At the most, this will take you maybe 20 minutes at the most. And that's with me cooking on a 10XL. If you're using a small one, I know a person who has a 6-quart pressure cooker, and his only took, how many minutes, babe? 8 minutes when he had a 6-quart. See, I have a 10-quart, so mine takes a little bit longer, so that's why I use 15 to 20 minutes. But his only took 8 minutes. That's it, with a 6-quart. So it based on the size and how much you put in it, based on how long you would cook. But at any rate, we waste 15, 20 minutes, 8 minutes. So you guys, I hope you find this recipe to be helpful and good. And we're going to eat really, really good today. It's going to be super duper yummy. And it's going to help ward off those little pesky, icky little things that make you feel like you don't want to do anything. So we're going to eat this, make us feel good. And we're going to use our essential oils to boost that immune system naturally. So I will talk to you guys later. Chantel said she's going to need a 10-quart. You definitely need a 10-quart. But I'll talk to you later, you guys. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.